What's up, everybody? I'm so glad you're here, because today's episode is going to be a wild ride. Whether you're a seasoned traveler, or just someone who loves exploring the world from your couch, you're in for something special. Welcome back to the channel, where we take you to places you've never even thought about visiting. And trust me, today's destination is one you'll want to add to your bucket list. Today, we're zooming in on Tunisia, a country that's been the backdrop for some of Hollywood's biggest blockbusters, but still manages to fly under the radar for most travelers. You've probably seen its landscapes in movies, but if I asked you to point it out on a map, would you know where to look? And no, before you ask, it's not just a giant Star Wars set in the middle of the desert, though yes, those iconic scenes were filmed right here. Tunisia is a real country, bursting with vibrant cities, friendly locals, and a culture that's as rich as its history. There's so much more to this place than what you see in the movies. Think bustling markets, ancient ruins, and traditions that go back thousands of years. So for all my fellow Americans out there who think international travel is just Epcot with jet lag, get ready to have your expectations completely flipped upside down. This is the real deal, no theme park can compare. Prepare to be amazed by ancient history that predates Rome, social customs that might surprise you, and a geography that'll have you questioning everything you thought you knew about North Africa. I'll be your guide as we dive deep into the weird, wonderful, and sometimes downright quirky world of Tunisian culture, food, and daily life. We're going beyond the guidebooks and into the heart of what makes Tunisia unforgettable. This isn't your grandma's travel vlog, no boring slideshows, no monotone lectures. We're here for the adventure, the laughs, and the unexpected moments that make travel truly epic. So, if you're ready to see Tunisia like never before, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single moment of what's coming up. Let's dive in and start this journey together. Fact number 1. Tunisia is home to the oldest mosque in Africa, the Great Mosque of Kairouan, built in the 7th century. That's before most countries even existed. While we're busy preserving diners from the 1950s, Tunisia's got a 1,000-year-old mosque just chilling. It's the ultimate historical flex. Ancient architecture is just part of the scenery. So next time you're impressed by an old building, remember Tunisia's been there, done that, and moved on. Let's keep going before I start questioning the meaning of time. Star Wars fans, brace yourselves. Tatooine is real and it's in Tunisia. George Lucas didn't invent sand, he just filmed it here. Locals live their lives while tourists show up in Jedi robes searching for Luke's house. The original sets are still out there in the desert. So next time you watch Star Wars, remember, those epic landscapes, pure Tunisia. It's wild to think a real place became a galaxy far, far away. Tunisia, you're full of surprises. Let's see what else is hiding here. Here's a plot twist. You can go skiing in Tunisia, that's right, skiing, in Africa. There's a region in the northwest with mountains that get real snow in winter. Forget the stereotypes. Tunisia's climate is next level. Pack your sunscreen and your ski boots, because you might need both. Mediterranean beaches, Sahara Desert, and snowy peaks, all in one country. Tunisia is basically the overachiever of geography. What's next, penguins? At this point I wouldn't be surprised. This place is full of surprises. Let's keep going. The Medina of Tunis is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and honestly, it's about time it got the recognition it deserves. Tucked away in the heart of Tunisia's capital, this ancient city center is a living museum, where every alleyway and archway tells a story that stretches back centuries. It's a maze of ancient streets, vibrant markets, and breathtaking mosques, over 1,000 years old and still buzzing with life. You'll find artisans selling handmade crafts, the scent of spices drifting through the air, and locals going about their daily routines just as they have for generations. Think of it as the indie band of World Heritage Sites. Historic, underrated, and now finally getting some well-deserved mainstream attention. It's the kind of place that makes you feel like you've discovered a secret, even though it's been here for over a millennium. While everyone else is jostling for the perfect selfie at the Colosseum, or waiting in line at the Eiffel Tower, you could be wandering through a living, breathing piece of history, one that's refreshingly free of crowds and full of surprises around every corner. That's the ultimate travel flex. Oh, you went to Paris? That's cool. I got lost in a 1300-year-old market, bartered for spices, and made friends with a local shopkeeper over mint tea. The Medina is proof that the world's coolest places aren't always the most famous. Sometimes the real adventure is found in the places that are still writing their own story. On to the next. In Tunisia, eating with your left hand is a big no-no. The left hand is for, let's say, other activities. Lefties, you'll have to adapt. Practice eating with your right hand before you go. Tourists who don't know this rule get some serious side-eye. It's a cultural faux pas you don't want to make. So, when in Tunisia, do as the Tunisians do. Keep that left hand out of the bread basket. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Tunisia has pink lakes. Yes, pink. Multiple lakes, bubblegum-colored thanks to salt-loving algae. Locals act like it's totally normal. Just another day, another pink lake. Meanwhile, we get excited if our rivers aren't brown. The Sebket El Mela is the most famous, and it looks like something out of a fantasy novel. First explorers probably thought they were hallucinating. You wouldn't drink it, but you'll definitely want a photo. Hashtag no filter, hashtag just algae, Tunisia, where even the lakes are Instagram ready. What's next? Tunisia has over 600 miles of Mediterranean coastline. Think French Riviera vibes, but less crowded and way more chill. While everyone's fighting for a spot in Malibu, Tunisia's beaches are wide open. Ancient Carthage was a beach town before California was even a thing. So if you want sun, sand, and history, without the crowds or the price tag, Tunisia's your spot. It's the best kept secret in beach culture. California, eat your heart out. Let's keep moving. Here's a culture shock. Publicly criticizing the government in Tunisia is illegal. No ranting about politicians in the street, it could get you in trouble. It's a big change from the American way, where complaining is a sport. So if you visit, keep your political hot takes to yourself. Stick to safe topics like the weather or the food. In Tunisia, the walls really do have ears. During Ramadan, the rhythm of daily life in Tunisia changes dramatically. Eating, drinking, or smoking in public during daylight hours is strictly off limits. The streets, usually bustling with people grabbing snacks or sipping coffee, take on a quieter, more reflective atmosphere as everyone observes the fast. This isn't just a friendly suggestion, it's actually the law, and it's also a powerful sign of respect for those who are fasting. Local authorities may even remind you if you forget, so it's important to be mindful. For Americans and other visitors, this means no snacking on the go, no matter how tempting it might be to reach for a granola bar or a bottle of water while exploring. Imagine starting your day without your usual coffee on the commute or skipping that mid-morning snack. It's a real culture shock, especially if you're used to eating whenever you feel like it. If you're visiting Tunisia during Ramadan, plan ahead. Enjoy a big breakfast before sunrise, take plenty of naps to conserve energy, and keep your snacks hidden away in your hotel room for later. It's a valuable lesson in cultural awareness and respect, and a chance to experience a different way of life firsthand. Don't be that tourist with a soda in the square or a snack in hand. Instead, embrace the experience and show your respect for local traditions. So, when in Tunisia during Ramadan, leave the Cheetos in your hotel room and join in the spirit of the season. Tunisia is the smallest country in North Africa, think Rhode Island but with more camels. It's surrounded by giants, but it packs in beaches, mountains, deserts, and ruins. You can cross the whole country in a day. Breakfast on the Mediterranean, dinner in the Sahara, power move. Don't let its size fool you. Tunisia is all killer, no filler. It's proof that the best things come in small packages, like a diamond or a taco or apparently a whole country. Next! Tunisia's national dish is couscous, and it's not just a side. Forget the bland stuff from a box. Here, it's the main event. Steamed over savory stew, served in a giant communal platter. Endless variations. Lamb, fish, chicken, veggies. It's a symbol of hospitality and family. Our boxed couscous is like calling a breadstick American cuisine. If you visit, you have to try the real deal. It'll ruin boxed couscous for you forever. You'll never look at your pantry the same way again. Respect the couscous. PDA is a no-go in Tunisia. Holding hands is about as far as you can go in public. Anything more gets you serious side-eye, or worse. Americans, keep the romance private. Save the smooching for your hotel room. It's about respecting local customs. Nobody wants to see your rom-com moment at lunch. Tunisia uses the dinar, and it looks like monopoly money, bright, colorful, and covered in history. It's a closed currency, so you can't take it out of the country. At the end of your trip, you'll be panic buying souvenirs to use up your cash. Fumbling with new bills is part of the adventure. It's a humbling reminder you're far from home. And hey, maybe your Monopoly skills will finally pay off. Spend wisely. Tunisia is packed with Roman ruins, amphitheaters, ancient cities, mosaics. El Jem is almost as big as the Colosseum, but with way fewer tourists. You can wander around like a gladiator, no crowds. Tunisians are so casual about it. Oh, that old amphitheater just down the road. In the US, we'd build a museum around a single Roman brick. Here, it's just part of the landscape. These aren't just rocks, they're a time machine. Appreciate the history under your feet. Tipping in Tunisia is expected, but not mandatory. For Americans, this is confusing. Do you tip or not? The answer, if you had good service, leave a little something. No need to overthink it or tip 30% out of panic. A few dinars is appreciated, but not required. Don't let tipping anxiety ruin your meal. Just relax and enjoy. You'll probably tip anyway, it's in our DNA. On to the finale. That's Tunisia. 15 facts and taboos that prove it's way more than a Star Wars set. From pink lakes to ancient ruins, I hope you learned something new. If you made it this far, you're officially part of the crew. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more wild travel stories. Drop a comment with the fact that blew your mind the most. Next time we're going somewhere even crazier. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.